Well, the second fight that we got scheduled is another 4-rounder. It's in the bantamweight division. Devon is a pro debuter out of Albuquerque, and Leonardo Sanchez is a 1-0 fighter out of Albuquerque as well. So we got a crosstown rivalry going on here.
Yeah, and hopefully it'll be like the first fight here, and hopefully they'll both come and want to impress the crowd and impress the judges and impress Lenny. I mean, because if you keep winning, and he'll put you on still.
Yep, we're going to go up to the official ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, Devon Little Tyson Sermons.
The losers of games and blibbity blah. Idiots all bark, no bite. Mama said don't fight. Papa said yeah right. Sister in the dark with a flashlight. I'm walking through the park in the lamplight. A shark on the land with the landmines. Darts in the damn eye of the bull. The mouth is the eyes of the soul. The soul is the ass of the brain. The brain is the back of the train. Back of the bus. Act as such. Crack, discuss. Act with us or pack it up or slice the price to twice as nice and jack it up. Who gives a fuck what I'm talking about? Walk it out, knock him out the spot.
And now let's welcome to the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner, Leonardo Sanchez.
Sigo en las alturas, tremendo che que tengo cuando escribo con mi pluma. Monstruo yo por el moropa, un cubano con fortuna. Real yo siempre he sido, lo mío no es ambiente. Real yo siempre he sido, lo mío no es ambiente. Y escuchen lo que digo, lo mío no es ambiente. Y tengo chicas por doquier para rumbear mi gente. Con moranejas clave, este habanero llega lento como un blog en llama. Cuando quema y vuela tu cerebro, no como miedo. Preguntarle a Pepe Taxista, que por racista, ya no circula en esta pista, no es terrorista. Tapa de Nietzsche, trapiche, me acompaño.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing in the bantamweight division, and it is being brought to you by Fresquez Productions and Route 66 Casino Hotel. Our 3 judges assigned are Chris Tellez, Sandy Martinez-Pino, and Levi Martinez. Our referee in charge, the 3rd man in the ring, will be Joe Valencia. Introducing to you first to my left, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing black and white trunks and weighed in at 119 3/4 pounds. Tonight, making his professional boxing debut, he hails from right here, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Devon Little Tyson Sermons. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing white, red, and blue trunks and weighed in at 119 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Havana, Cuba. His professional record consists of 1 win and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Leonardo Sanchez.
Well, this one's going to be an interesting fight, Andy. Sanchez has a pretty solid amateur career, 68 fights, and from what I understand, Devon Sermons only has about 18. He seems confident, but I don't know.
And then you could, I can definitely tell you there's probably a little rivalry in the camps. Sermons is from the camp with Fidel Maldonado, who is one of the top fighters coming up in New Mexico, who's a youth champion. And on the other side, you have Sergio Chavez, who's training the other individual, and he's the trainer for Archie Marquez, which those two are on a collision course down the road too.
Yeah, I know Chavez. He's one of the best cutmen in the business. And the action just is starting. These 2 guys look like they mean business for sure.
Especially when you're from the same hometown, well, fighting out of the same town.
Yeah.
And the camps know each other. I'm sure they know each other. I'm sure they've sparred at one time or another.
Well, Sermons looks like the more muscle, but sometimes that's not a better thing in boxing.
No, I mean, especially if you're not fluent, like you said, it could be stiff.
Well, with a nickname Little Tyson, you would assume that he's got some pop.
Right. Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. Sanchez is trying to stay busy. He looks like he just stunned Sermons a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like his punch there, Sanchez, is his left hook. Looks like he keeps catching Sermon coming in.
It looks to me, and I don't follow the amateurs as much as I should, but it looks like Sermons is having a little trouble with the speed, the hand speed of Sanchez, because he seems like he's ready until a shot gets landed, and it's almost like he never saw it.
Right, and it looks like Sanchez is just walking him down. Even though he has a
Sermon just landed a body. I thought that was, I guess he saw it better than us, but it looked like it was right on the line. Nice, solid left, right on the nose of Sermons.
Yeah, you can, once again, I hate to revert back to the amateur experience, but 60-some fights versus 8 fights, you're going to see the difference.
Definitely. Great point. And, you can almost see it from Sermons, as early as this fight is, that he's just waiting for the punches to come instead of trying to mount an offensive attack of his own. Looks like he's got some nice body shot.
Yeah. He's just walking him down. Like I said, he's just taking his time of going forward, but he's being aggressive going forward.
Sermon's got some blood coming from his nose. I think that was from that solid left that Sanchez landed right on the nose. Sanchez seems very comfortable in there. He's almost got a grin on his face. I think Sermon just landed the best punch of the round so far. His best punch of the round. Well, it's the end of the first round.
I've definitely got to give that to Sanchez. He definitely dominated that fight, dominated that round.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that.
This round is sponsored by the Route 66 Casino Hotel.
We take this opportunity here to thank our sponsors, of course, Fresquez Productions and Route 66 Casino Hotel. And don't forget Tecate Beer, Budweiser Beer, Cadores Tequila, and Coors Light, all helping make this show happen.
Definitely. Without them, we wouldn't be putting on these fights, so you definitely got to thank them.
It's got to be disheartening for a young fighter making his pro debut, as confident as Sermons looked going into this fight, and being matched up against a guy that's just as confident and seemingly a little more skilled.
Right. You get excited for your pro debut, and the other gentleman's making his too, but takes that steam out of you in the first round. There he goes, popping the jab.
Well, what do you think a guy like Sermons has to do? Right now, it's pretty obvious to all of us that the speed of Sanchez is an issue. What does Sermons have to do to get, in my opinion, make this a fight? Because right now it seems one-sided.
Well, Sanchez seems faster and stronger. So right now, I'd have to say he'd have to go at Sanchez rather than just going backwards, because Sanchez just keeps coming. He's strong. He might have the nickname Little Tyson, but it looks like Sanchez is the one that carries the power.
Get back in, Leo. Nice right hand. Body shot. That body shot hurt Sermons.
Yeah.
Referee's looking close.
Yeah, but at least he's firing back. He fires back.
That's what you were just saying. That's what he's got to do. He's got to try and make this kind of a brawl.
Because the boxing skills, he's not going to beat him. He's going to have to come forward.
Yeah, I think his only chance is to try and make this a brawl.
War, definitely. And they think he's hurt. And maybe he is, because he's not throwing as much anymore. Sanchez isn't throwing as much.
Yeah, all of a sudden, you're right. He stopped throwing punches. Sermon's corner thinks that Sanchez is hurt. I didn't see any punch that would have hurt him.
No, I didn't see nothing major.
Oh, there was one that might have hurt him, but Maybe he's a little winded. See, I tell you what I like, what I'm seeing from Sanchez is the way he's going up and down, up and down.
You know, the bobbing and weaving making him miss.
No, I mean going body head.
Gotcha.
He's working both. At least for the first round, He kept Sermons off balance, but Sermons must have heard you.
There you go.
Nice body. See, those body shots are affecting Sermons. Another one. He found a weak spot because he's landed 2 in a row, and they both stopped Sermons in his tracks.
Yeah. You're definitely right with those. I mean, he's digging those left hooks inside, and that's what's hurting him, slowing up the steam.
I thought I saw I do see some blood on the top of Sanchez's head. Now, I don't know if that's
I think that's more from
Sermon, right?
Yeah.
Well, he just landed a good 2-punch combination that seemed to stun Sanchez a little bit. Nice overhand right. Did land. He was on his way back, but in this end of the second round.
Yeah, this was a closer round than the first one. I got to give Sermon some credit. He fought back and got back into the fight.
I tell you, as good as Sermon did in that second round, I still am leaning towards
Sanchez. Yeah, definitely.
Because of the body work, and I'm looking at Sermon. He looks totally exhausted.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
definitely is, and I think he might have.
And as I look over at Sanchez's corner, he seems. You see, that's my favorite thing when I look at a fighter. When they look and they're actually listening to their corner. And you can see it from Sanchez. I'm not saying that Sermons is not listening, but what I see in Sermon's corner is a guy that seems
let's revive him and put the ice on his neck. And
they got the ice. He's
and are you okay?
Over. Right. He's hunched over. He looks like he's really trying to take advantage of this minute to rest. And, totally different. A tale of two corners here.
Yeah, he had Sermon, like you said, he had a better second round. He probably had like a 30-second spurt, but after that, Sanchez probably still dominated the round.
He did exactly what you thought he should do, and he was effective. Now training comes into play. Can you do it? Can you sustain multi punches? We'll see.
And we got 6 more minutes to find out.
Sanchez seems more comfortable when he's bouncing around, and Sermon's, when he tries to, he doesn't seem that's his game.
Yeah.
On his toes.
I think he thought he was going to come in and try to overwhelm Sanchez, but figured out that Sanchez is just as strong, if not stronger.
Maybe it's like what we said before the fight started. We both agreed that Sermon had the more muscular build, but we see what happens sometimes. Looks good in the mirror.
Exactly. It's not boxing muscle, as they say. It's muscle.
Again, we're in our second fight of the evening so far with, 4 young fighters, and truthfully, all 4 seem like they're not as inexperienced as they are. Good amateur careers. Another beautiful body shot by Sanchez. There's another one.
Like you said.
And I think Sermons is in trouble, because the body shots are slowing him down, and then Sanchez is going right back to the head.
Definitely, he threw the left hook and then a right to the body, and that's what backed him up.
There's the right. See, now you're right. He's switching sides now.
And as they say, go to the body, the head will fall.
Right. It's like chopping a tree down.
Exactly. We got to use that old school terminology.
Sermon is bleeding from the nose, and it looks like he's got something going on inside his mouth too, because he was spitting out some blood.
Yeah.
So he's starting to show the tolls of Sanchez's punches.
Definitely. And then with that blood in your mouth, and if you have it in your nose, it makes it a little bit more difficult to breathe.
Can't breathe.
There you go.
Can't swallow it. And we're tasting some of that blood right now. The action is right over us.
Hope you don't get it on my brand new white sweater here.
That's why my dry cleaner likes me when I go to these fights, because they always have a job in front of them.
There you go. Yeah, it looks like another dominating round for Sanchez. I mean, I got him up 3-0 on the scorecards.
Yeah, I agree with you. And he almost just landed a really solid punch right just before the close of that round. And Sermon blocked it, but I really think it was a case of his hand being in the right place at the
right time. Exactly.
Because he didn't see that punch. At least it didn't look like to me. You know, I got to admit, after all the years of doing fights, I don't think I ever recall ring-cut girls with the credentials on, wearing the credentials during the...
Yeah, I've seen them a few times. I think they're more excited because they're doing the fights, so they gotta put them on, or they forgot.
So this is the fourth and final round of our second fight of the evening, and another good one. Great. We got to give, so far, after the second fight, we got to give kudos to the matchmaker because we've seen two close fights.
And like you said, at least the first two fights have all been action-packed, so there hasn't been any blowouts or anything of that nature.
No. I mean, regardless of the score, like in this case, right now I have this fight up 3-0, and it looks like this fight might end in a stoppage. The referee wants to stop this fight.
Yeah.
I think Sermon just saved himself by throwing those 2 or 3 punches. He just turned the tables on Sanchez, but a little too late maybe. What I was saying was, even though this particular fight might be one-sided on the scores, it's still action-packed.
Definitely.
And like you said, that second round was close, but I just gave it to Sanchez because of the body work.
And I think that's actually been the main story of the fight. His body work is what's bringing him to win, because he's slowing down Sermon with those body shots.
Andy, I on my show, almost at least we do our show every single day, and at least 3 times a week we talk about the body work that seems to be a lost art in boxing. And I tell you, I got to be honest when I see a young fighter using it as effective as Sanchez is, it makes me feel like maybe it's coming back, which it should. Right,
definitely. And when I would fight, I actually had the nickname the Body Snatcher, because that's what I like to do, is go to the body, because that's what the old school, Jake LaMotta, even Marvin Hagler, all those guys, Roberto Duran,
all of them,
Alexis Arguello, they all go to the body. They all went to the body.
You go into history books, and you can pick out any great fighter, and they all, maybe they're not known for their body work, but they all certainly know how to do it.
I mean, if you talk about Julio Cesar Chavez, they know exactly. He's going to left hook, the gancho, left hook.
Well, with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., I just started liking him because of the fight against Sebastian Sylvester.
Right.
When he went to the body work, basically he threw all body shots for the whole fight.
And no, you're right. It's a lost art. They don't do it as much, but it's going to propel Sanchez to victory today.
Well, at least it's not lost here in Albuquerque at the Route 66 Casino Hotel, as Leo Sanchez is, in my opinion, winning this fight.
Yeah.
As a shutout.
Definitely. I mean, I have it 4-0, and this round's not over, but I mean, the way it's headed, it's going to be 4-0.
Hey, you never know, Andy.
It's boxing.
That's
one more
right.
punch, you could be up, and boom. I just don't think Sermon has the power, the strength now to do anything to him. I mean, he's trying to throw punches. I just don't think he has the power.
Now, I don't know what's going on in that corner. We certainly can't hear it. No, that punch looked like it hurt Sermon. And it is a 10-second. It looks like he's going to survive this fight on his feet. But what I was saying is, what makes a good fighter is his corner and making the right adjustments in between rounds.
Right.
And, you sitting here saw that he needed to, go after him, rough him up. And he was successful in that second round.
Right. But then I think the body shots took its toll on him and, stopped him from having that power and the momentum.
It's a lot harder to throw to throw punches when your body's getting hurt. Hey, I'm going to take this opportunity to I'm going to honor a request from Team Sanchez. They wanted me to say hello to everybody in Cuba and Miami. They have a lot of following there. So, hey, I told them I would say it. So, hey. I have it a shutout as well. I have it 4-0. But we'll get the official scores in a second. But I see it 4 rounds to none.
Definitely. I mean, unofficially, I got it 40-36. So let's see if we can go 2 for 2.
He looks like he's conditioned good. He's not breathing hard right now.
No, and then you have on the other side, you got Sermon. He's going to feel it tomorrow.
Oh, he's feeling it now.
Yeah.
Those body shots were probably more devastating than any other punch that Sanchez threw.
Yeah, definitely.
And they were landing flush.
Well, Sanchez's corner is pretty confident that they're going to get.
We're going to go up to Thomas for the official announcement right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges, Chris Tellez, Sandy Martinez-Pino, and Levi Martinez, are in agreement, scoring it the same, 40-36, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Leonardo Sanchez.
Well, Andy, you're right.
And ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for Devon Sermon?
I doubt it.
Well, we're getting ready for the first female bout of the evening. It's coming up right now. And in this one, we got a couple of flyweights. Tanya TNT Cravens is going up against Alofa, and Tanya's from Albuquerque. He's going up against Brandy Babydoll Montoya. He's got a record of 0-2. Tanya